These dramatic pictures will now become a common sight in China. More unfinished buildings will be blown up by authorities. Imagine what this does to people who put their life savings in these apartments. Why are Chinese authorities doing this? Because China's property bubble is starting to burst. And why should you worry about this? Because the whole world is going to feel the shockwaves. Almost 2 years back, remember, China exported a pandemic and covered up its mistakes. The world felt the impact. It's still feeling the impact. Now a financial crisis is brewing in China, and the Communist Party is trying to cover that up too. Evergrande is on the brink of a collapse. If the company declares bankruptcy, it will lead to a collapse of the financial system in China. The future of the Chinese economy is at stake, and this is not an exaggeration. China used the same tools to hide its mistakes during the pandemic, and now the Communist Party is deploying the same tactics to hide a financial contagion. Local governments are issuing notices. They want Communist Party officials and companies to look out for any protests. Officials have been asked to watch angry citizens like aggrieved home buyers or unpaid contractors, even former staffers of Evergrande who were laid off. In the meantime, Beijing is trying to keep the markets afloat. Last week, China's central bank pumped $71 billion into the financial system. This is like using Band-Aid to fix a wound that needs surgery. The fact is that there is a real estate bubble in China. It is fueled by debt and kept afloat by money that does not really exist. The Evergrande crisis is just the beginning. The actual crisis is much bigger, and China, has many ghost cities, acres of concrete with no takers. There are enough empty homes in China to fit in populations of 5 G7 countries. Citizens from France, Germany, Italy, the UK and Canada, they can all fit into the empty apartments of China. So there are millions of homes lying empty. There are no buyers. What do you think will happen to the developers who built these properties? Sooner or later, they will default, just like Evergrande. So there could be more Evergrandes in the near future. China's real estate sector is like a house of cards at the moment. The world should brace for its collapse.